Hey, welcome back to the Hotel Orloff. It's episode 1183, I believe. Just a quick live show. This will not be a long one, but just got a call or a text from Kevin at Gotham City Comics in Mesa, Arizona, and he says he just got some cool old comics, great old comics, and some cool old toys. So I'd say, well, he was describing them to me on the phone. I said, well, let's just go live real quick and see them. So let's see. I'll send him a text here. Tell him I'm on live. Uh, I'm on live now. Okay, incredible. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? One person watching is probably him. So, while we're waiting for him to come on, let's look at this book. I just got this autographed by Cash Patel. It's FBI by C.B. Colby. Look at that cover, man. The G-Men's Weapons and Tactics for Combating Crime. Look at all these other books. These are books for clearly for boys. Smoke Eaters, Danger Fighters, Fighter Parade, Fighting Gear of World War One. This is everyone should own them all. Everyone. We should make it a federal law that you should own all of these books. This is a cast off from the Strickland Junior High School Library in Denton, Texas. I bought this for $1.50. It's penciled right in there at Half Price Books. Look at that. There's a red dot. It must be Kevin. No, it's Meyer Greenblatt. Hey there.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. Just got a text from Kevin that's got a great comic collection and some great toys, and it sounds like he's already sold 3 comics that I probably would have bought from him. So I said, we better go on live and see what you got there. That um, I think the toys he said are like 80's toys, like I don't know, Rock Lords. I guess they're all boxed. I don't know. We'll see in a minute.
Yeah, he messaged me about a half hour ago about it too, and I'm
Oh,
curious to see. Yeah,
he messaged you first. Yeah.
well, just about the toys. I didn't hear about the comics, but he sent me like a picture of some of the Rambo toys, and then he told me the other lines that he picked up and that they were all mint box.
Oh, okay. Well,
So it sounds like
cool.
a cool collection. I mean, maybe it wasn't a half hour ago. Maybe it was 15 minutes ago. I don't know.
Okay.
My face connection is off.
Missing Mars says was just watching episode 1181 when I got you going live notice. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of shows today because I am not at work, obviously. Although, let's see, I'd be home from work anyway at this point. Uh, how about
How's
that?
the weather and how's the cats? How's the day been?
I imagine that work will happen tomorrow, but possibly might be a 2 hour late start. Well, it's a little. I don't know what the streets are like out there. It looks like they're mostly clear, but trying to get from the front door to the mailbox, it is pretty slick. There's a couple of times you wind up almost, as my wife would say, eat. You might almost eat shit, which is an expression I never heard in Texas, but apparently in California, when you almost fall down or wipe out, they call it eating shit. That's
Yes.
that's not a that's a completely regional thing. That
Wow, I
I
didn't
don't
know
think
that.
people say that in other parts of the country.
Yeah, I've said
To
that my
me,
whole
eat
life.
shit is just like an insult to someone. Oh, eat
I've
shit.
said it my whole
But
life.
I've
Yeah.
never heard it used as a euphemism for an accident. But that's the way you talk out there.
Yeah, I can't even remember when I heard that. It had to be like 4 or 5 years old. That's a really old. Eating shit is like old. Eating shit on the playground is what
Oh,
you
look at
do when you
this.
run. You run on the blacktop and hit the gravel. That's eating shit. It's like a kindergarten thing. It's really old. It's
Yeah.
interesting. I didn't know it was
Oh,
regional.
yeah, yeah. It's they didn't say that in Texas. Look at that cover, man. That looks great, man. Oh man,
This
I don't
is
think I.
one. This is 188. Look at 189. That's the one I just sold. That was a good cover too.
Yeah, that one's pretty amazing, man. What is that going to be? What price range you think that would be?
15.
That's oh, you've already priced them.
Well, this guy was originally 25, but I priced it at 15.
Oh, he's got his prices on there. Yeah, I might be interested in that one actually. That's pretty damn
That's
cool.
not that's not Superman on the cover though.
It's not Superman. You're saying?
No. Spoiler, that's not Superman.
Oh man, you ruined the story. It's a great cover. Okay, what else did you get? We're eager to see.
Look up 189 because I want you to see that cover.
Uh well, but you don't have it anymore, right? That
No,
was
but it's
just
still cool.
it would just torture me. I'll look it up after the show. I mean, that would just torture me, man. Just like look up what you could have gotten if you just been 5 minutes quicker.
Oh
Okay,
wow.
that looks early 70s there. What is that? Gonna be Teen Titans, looks like. Oh, that's great. What do you have that one priced at?
I don't know. Some of these I think I'm gonna keep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Well, let us know if it's one you're keeping. That is when DC went all horror, even in their
Yeah,
superhero titles, and all the even the
fine, man.
superhero comics look like horror comics
That's
in the
that's
very early 70s. Are you going to keep that first Superman comic? I mean, I don't want to be presumptuous.
I don't have the first Superman comic.
No, that first one that you showed. Uh, um, that's he's looking to be in pretty good shape. What was the story on the guy that brought him in?
I've seen him before.
I
I
mean,
think he
was
buys these on. Look at Spidey. What's that say? Spidey Whitey.
what? I couldn't read it.
Spidey
So
Whitey.
So this was not an older guy that maybe bought these. He's not the original owner.
No, I think he buys these from. Those live sales.
Is it called What Not?
Maybe or maybe something like it. Look at
The
this
Funny
one.
Bills, yeah. Ooh, that's neat too.
oh, that's nice.
Damn, that's
Oh, look
cool. I've never seen that cover. What does it
what's
say
that
there?
say?
Gil Kane art first. Oliver Reynolds. Is that what it says? I have no idea.
Hundred bucks.
Olivia.
100
100
bucks.
bucks. Well, with Gil Kane art, it's worth it.
Oh,
That's
people are already
amazing.
calling for these.
Fallen because they can't be the 60.
Gotham City. Good.
That Tomb of Dracula I bought off the spinner rack in
What?
like 1974 or something.
I have
I still
some. What are
have
you
it.
looking for?
I'm glad when I see one I already have.
From what series?
It quells the urge to pounce.
I have some packs from series 5, 4, 11, 12.
A garbage pail
I
person.
have some singles, but I don't have them like first series, but I don't have them priced right now. I have some sets that are priced. 2022 sets. Cool. Thanks for calling. Bye bye.
A garbage pail person?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Can never trust garbage pail kid people though.
Oh, that's neat. Damn. Is that one
It's a
of the
real working.
came in?
It's a real working clock. It's made out of like plush. It's like foam.
That's neat.
Wow, that's great.
Real wall clock.
I didn't know that existed. It's clocky.
It didn't exist until today for me.
Yeah.
I didn't know somebody
Person.
made this. That's wild.
So this is I ordered it from NECA like probably a year ago.
Oh, really? This is stuff from NECA. Okay. Wow,
They
looks
they
great.
handle they own Kid Robot too. NECA does.
Oh, wow. Look, there's Kid Robot. We were just talking about this.
There's
Remember,
Randy
I just mentioned this.
and here's Wolfman.
Oh,
The Wolfman's in a bigger box.
Did you see? I'm sure you saw that release that they're doing the game of Jaws, NECA's
Yeah,
remaking the game of Jaws. Yeah,
I think
it
they
looks
have to
cool.
do it as a game because they've been trying to put that figure out for of Jaws, Bruce the shark, for like
Uh-huh.
10 years, and they haven't been able to put it out.
Really? And
So I
so,
think that they don't have the license to make an action figure of that shark. So I think they had to make it as a game.
well, making it as a game is enough of a novelty that it might sell well because the packaging
Yeah,
will look similar to
like
the
it's
old
not an
packaging.
action figure now. It's an either a novelty or it's a game. It's a board game. It's not a figure anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you get away with doing stuff like that.
well, they
Good
just
idea.
throw a pair of dice in with the action figure and call it a game.
Hmm. Exactly. All right, where were we? Oh, you said we were looking at.
Doom of
Remember
Dracula
you said something about this?
copy. Yes, and it looks like that flash that you're about to show. I have that too, where he's running into a church. That's a weird cover. Thankfully, that's pretty neat. I don't think I've ever seen that issue.
This one looks like it's something big.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Hmm.
nice cover.
What is he? What did the guy have it priced that you bought it from?
You didn't have it individually priced. Look at Anthony's comic book art and collectibles.
Mm.
Is that the guy that brought it to you?
No,
Oh, that one. That one there. I bought. Didn't I buy that from you about a year ago? That same issue.
I don't
Dang,
know. I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning.
but that's great. That's a great cover. That looks like Ernie Chan. Is it? Okay. Tomb of Dracula, later period.
Oh, this one's cool. I like this one. I might keep this one.
Let's see. Yeah, that's good. That's good with Dead Man. Library 88 says, "Hey, all Anthony's is a big comic dealer on eBay. I think in New Jersey." Okay, so that's where he bought it from.
Okay, that was it for comics. And then I got next thing came in was some toys. Which
Well, I would, if you're not
I don't.
keeping that first Superman comic where they're beating him up and that Justice League, if that's not a super pricey key issue, I'd like those two. But anyway, what are you getting toy wise? This is a different guy that brought these in.
Yeah, these are all from Thrifty. He was a Thrifty employee.
Oh, that's great.
He
Thrifty
was a
drug.
supervisor at Thrifty. And every figure he has, he cut off the UPC on all of them.
Okay. Well,
Interesting.
I don't know if he was doing mailaways or if it was something to do with his job. Like, you know how
Yeah.
we cut off comics to get credit for them?
yeah, it might, maybe, I don't know if they get credit for them like with comics, but so what time
I
period
have
is
this
that? Late
figure.
80s? Those are 80s
Yeah,
toys?
these are like
I
30-year-old
have this.
toys.
I have this figure in my collection. It's out of the box, and I got two of them in the
So they're
box.
transformers that transform into rocks and then turn into warriors.
Yeah, you know, kids were excited for these. Like, wow, I got a rock that transforms.
Yeah. Well, maybe Charlie Brown should have cheered up. Maybe he was being given rock lords on Halloween. If he had just played with the rocks, they would have turned into warriors. Yeah, I know nothing about these toys. What the hell is
Oh,
that?
that's glowworm.
Yeah, remember glowworms? These are glow friends, the friends of the worm. This is
Well,
Granny Bug, Glow Granny Bug.
Meyer's more of a toy expert. I mean, this is about 10 years past my childhood, so I don't really
Oh, here's
know
another.
much about it.
This one's cool.
Library
Uh,
88's a big fan of Rock Lords. He says Transformers that turn into rocks.
I've sent Meyer a picture of this right away because I knew you'd like these.
Yeah, I
Oh,
have
damn.
actually bought that at Big Lots in about 1985.
Oh, you
He
already
cut
have it?
the
You still have the
cut the
box?
No, I
UPC
don't
code
have
off
it
this
anymore.
one.
I just remember buying it. I bought it
Yeah.
when I was in the army. We were like, just walking through big, you know how you used to do when you were like 25 years old.
God, that's hilarious, man. What do you think these toys sell for? I might be interested
I
in
don't
one
know.
of
These are
these.
great. They're great. I don't know though.
Are you gonna get these, Meyer, if he sells them? If he doesn't keep them for
Oh, I'm not
himself?
sure. I don't know. I hadn't thought about it yet. They look really cool. Whatever he decides to do with them, I'm not sure what the prices would be on these because
that
they're
that
everything's mint and boxed. It's really
that
neat.
machine gun on that first Rambo machine gun, that 50 caliber, I think that's what's mounted on the guns top of the gun store, like right next to my house. I think he's got one just like that mounted on the roof
Really,
just for
really well
Check
laughs.
this
made.
out.
They snap together. They're really nice. They're neat. They're neat.
This one has an
So
action comic book included. This is Tonka Steel Monsters, the only survivors.
I
So
wonder
I
what
think
the
this came
comic
out
book
around
sells. Oh,
Mad Max time. They were trying to be like Mad Max vehicles.
I wonder what the
Exactly.
comic book is like.
It's exactly what it is. Is it's tied in with post-apocalyptic Mad Max,
Yeah, that
Damnation
is
Alley looking type situation.
right.
That's great. Wow,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
it said Damnation Alley never had any toys because it bombed, but
That's great. That art on
To
the
have this
back.
in the case, it's still taped, it's still sealed. To have this
Wow,
like this in the
that's
that's
neat.
great.
styrofoam film.
But they but you kind of want to see the comic book, don't you? I wonder if it's on
I do, but
mycomicshop.com.
not bad enough to. It's probably a
Right.
digital file.
Yeah, of
I don't
course.
want to see it bad enough to open this right now.
Right. I wonder if they're on mycomicshop.com, Steel Monsters comics.
And then
Maybe someone in the chat can check.
I remember these. Oh shit! I just dropped one. I remember these Centurions, but the ones I had were a lot bigger. These are just erasers,
Oh
Didn't
yeah, there.
didn't Marvel make a comic of that?
Yeah, I think
probably.
they did.
I
Yeah.
think they
They're
did.
cool. You could take them apart right down the middle and then hook them together.
What's this, Doctor Terror? What's the other bad guy called? Hacker?
Nothing. Ace McCloud. I remember
Wow.
liking this cartoon, and I remember the regular toys also. Same time period. We're in the
Wonder if
army
those
walking around the mall.
I wonder if those cartoons are on YouTube. I'd like to see those characters. And
Centurion's a pretty good cartoon.
yeah,
All right, and then the last thing,
are these
actually,
all about the same time period? Late
they're all
80s?
80s.
Yeah,
They're
mid
all
'80s.
Yeah.
80s. Yeah.
It's all
Okay.
mid '80s. Or
Early
yeah,
80s to mid, probably.
So the original thrifty employee is the guy that brought these into you think?
No, he passed away.
Oh, it's his son or grandson.
No, it's a family friend.
Okay.
This is probably the coolest thing.
oh wow.
Ooh,
Huh. Heraclaws Skeletor, original packaging.
Yep,
is that a
again with the UPC cutoff.
okay? That's not a tape pull on the front, is it? So we're above the figure.
The price sticker.
No, no, the price sticker, but go down. Oh, what he's holding something white. Okay, he's holding that. From a
That hooked onto his
distance,
arm.
doesn't that look like a tape pull from a distance right below? You know what I
Yeah,
don't.
it did a little bit.
Okay, I don't know what it. Yeah,
There's
that's
Thunder
new.
Punch He-Man where you take those caps from a gun. They're gun
I've
caps,
never
and you put
seen
them in
that.
his backpack, and you twist his waist and make him punch, and it snaps the cap.
I've never seen that toy. That's also very cool, man.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
here, I
feel
should
like
have said.
they
This is
have
Chuck
pretty good.
Norris.
Oh wow.
Oh, Chuck Norris.
Look at his,
Wow.
yeah. His head looks weird on that body. It looks small.
But it's a good likeness. But yeah, it looks too small, but it's a pretty good likeness. You can tell it's
I could
supposed to
have
be
sworn it would look. I wonder if it shrank. 'Cause I could have sworn his head used to be bigger.
Well, this was based on a Saturday morning cartoon, wasn't it?
yeah,
That car was cool.
yeah, it was.
And then I just have one, two, three, four, five more He-Mans here.
Who's this guy?
That's Cyclone, and this is Too Bad. He's really cool.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
one of
that's
the
neat.
ones right there.
And here's a no, jitsu.
Yeah,
Huh.
the
It's
Japanese
Spike War.
spike
And
war.
the last one is Moss Man.
Yeah.
If you open him
Oh,
up, he smells like pine saw.
these
Does
are
he?
all in really good shape, and they're not like the top tier stuff, but it's hard to find these in the original packaging like this,
Oh
I
yeah,
think.
Yeah,
Library 88 says I can only see one Steel Monsters mini promo comic on eBay for $35. The toys on eBay, the toys on eBay look great. Love 80's post-apocalyptic stuff. Well, if the comic alone goes for $35, that if it's still sealed with the toy, I would think that's gonna be kind of pricey.
you guys want to
Not
look at something in the case? Yeah, they just call.
anyway. Um, that's
Yeah,
pretty
that's all
cool.
cool. All cool stuff, but none of it is. I don't have to have any of that. None of it's like super interesting stuff to me. You know what I mean?
To me,
There's
the
other
the
people that are
Rambo
into it more.
the the Rambo machine gun box. What's cool about it is you could take the machine gun out, and then reseal the box, and you haven't destroyed the box, and it could be
Yeah,
displayed behind it, and I think it would look really cool.
yeah. And there are Rambo figures that go with that machine gun.
Yeah, I
I have
figured
two.
it's
I have
Signed
I
by the
have a
artist.
couple of figures, and Kevin has a couple of figures, and I think he even has a couple of vehicles from that line. It was a big toy line. There was like
Get the
12,
artist.
10 or 12 different figures in that Rambo line.
so, and that was
Bunch
also
of
a Saturday
weapons.
morning cartoon. I guess in the '80s,
Yeah.
all the toy lines had their own
All
cartoons.
together.
There was weapons,
Come out of
accessories.
there, yeah.
There's a lot of merchandising in that Rambo. It's cool. It's well made. The figures are well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. At Atomic, called Atomic something.
Yeah. That was the name of that pinball place? One of them down the street here. There's three of them.
Oh yeah.
The VRI one.
The master.
Yeah, Beer Research Institute, and then there's a furniture store that does
Yeah, the one
50s
place is the
furniture.
league tonight.
Yeah, Atomic something.
And then the other one's the tournament. So we're going to the tournament.
Oh, that's the little stuff, right? How come you don't play pinball anymore?
People last week there.
You don't like winning?
I will.
You sick of winning all the time?
You mind if we look at the singles at all? Yeah,
There's nothing.
I'm looking for anything. I'm looking for a lizard. He's just trying to do names right now.
There's a lizard in the first series.
Full sets. Those are full
What
sets.
is
Yeah.
this record?
What's the best you buy?
Like the full set of a whole series.
Correct.
It's the record sleeve for no reason up here.
How you doing?
A gentleman and him did a trade, I guess, and the gentleman that put together
Cross sleeve and
everything. I mean, it's pristine.
Yeah, so in that Rambo toy line, you would think that you're like, what characters could they have in Rambo? It's just like Rambo and Colonel Troutman, and what do they have, like Brian Dennehy or something? Like, who could the bad guys be? Well, this cartoon went completely crazy, and there's like a whole bunch of the villains are like almost look like the villains from Road Warrior. They got like whips and spiked shoulder pads and mohawks, and then there's also like a couple of Middle Eastern guys and a ninja or two. It's like they made like about 6 or 8 villains for Rambo, and they're all pretty well designed and cool, and lots of weapons and vehicles. It's a neat toy line, and it's pretty
Is that
inexpensive.
are there episodes on YouTube of Rambo?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure every episode is probably on YouTube. It's probably like not copyrighted, I think, because yeah, I think it's like one of those. It was like a cut rate kind of thing.
You remember when
I
they
don't
he brought Rambo back for like part 4, like 20 years later? Did you see that in the theater?
Yeah, the one where he's in Vietnam. Is that the one you're talking about, where he went back to
Okay,
Vietnam?
he's in. Yeah,
He
I
had the
guess he
bow and
does go
arrow.
back to Vietnam,
He had a
right?
bow and arrow. He had a romance. He takes a boat like up the river, right?
But it's the
Yeah, I've seen
one
them
where
all.
it's just insanely violent. It's like missiles go through guys' stomachs and up the other side.
Yeah, that was probably that one.
We,
Yeah.
we were we were laughing so hard, my friend Tom and I. We just couldn't believe what we were seeing because he went so far with it. And the funny thing is, because Rambo, well, I mean, it was an R-rated movie back in the '80s, but it was still it. You don't think of it as being a gore fest. It was more of a, and then the fact that there were toys and a Saturday morning cartoon, it kind of made it more kid friendly. And then that movie comes out, it was just a,
Yeah, there
I
were
don't
lunch boxes. So even
yeah,
before the cartoon, like I can remember, so the marketing for I think it was Rambo 2. Is it the second one? Rambo 2. So I think the second Rambo came out in like 1984, and I bought that book, and it's like that image, and I bought like the paperback book version, like at the checkout stand, and that same image from the cover of that book was also used in a kid's lunchbox at the same time. So I mean, that's like it's interesting. It was marketed towards everyone. Really. I think they knew the kids wanted to see it.
yeah,
Kind of like Jaws and Alien, right? They're not kid movies, but kids know about them and want merchandising from them.
right. But yeah, yeah, and Mad Max is the same thing. I mean, it was. I mean, Road Warrior, the set or Mad Max 2, depending on what country, I think was the best one.
You got like something I can put in there protected? Yeah, I need that because the girl is actually in Cuba. I'm not sure I was there.
Uh,
Oh, well, I found it for you.
Yeah,
Nice.
you can do like that.
I like it. It's stuff. That's why I knew you'd find it.
Few
Yeah.
years have been insanely over the top. Let's see. Library 88 says Rambo toys are great. I don't see them often. I'm always surprised to see them. I haven't investigated all that they made for merchandise. And Briarton says he had one
First came out.
recently that was great. He was in
Uh-huh.
Texas and his
I have that.
granddaughter gets kidnapped by human trappers. Yeah,
Dude,
that was
It
the
was.
second modern one in
Bad.
my
Yeah,
eyes.
no one can even tell you one.
I
I know,
say
but if
Friar Tuck, I say recently, meaning probably 10 years ago, your
It's
Rambo
more than
movie. Yeah,
10,000.
Rambo
It's,
Last Blood. Was that what it
it's
really was called?
10 to, I mean, probably
Oh
close to
man,
20.
little cat's up here in the comic room. I guess he's making forays up here.
They're trying to piece one together.
Do you have like a hard
Hey,
thing about purchase? I mean,
yeah,
Uh,
done.
if I have one, you can have it.
yeah, something.
Yeah.
It's gonna be in my life.
Has a hole in it so you can hang it on a Christmas tree.
612.
That's why that hole. Tie a string to it, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't suggest doing it.
No, piece. No.
Perfect, man. Hang on. I think I might have 10 on.
Cool.
How long you guys in town? I might have 10. That's fine.
How long you guys in town for?
So we're here till what? Monday morning. We fly out. Monday morning. Races on Sunday. On the road. Yeah. You want cash or you want me to?
Cash is best.
New comic day.
All right, I bought my first Star Wars film. Mike, you should be excited for me now. You're excited than I am.
Didn't you have when you were a kid?
Yeah, totally.
Well, I've
When
been
he did
going to
this,
the
I was
sports
like, all
card
right, well,
shops
if I'm gonna
lately.
go there, I'll look
Yeah.
at Star Wars film.
Too long box Wizard magazine. Boy, they had Wizard.
God.
My dog was the one that got me back in the collecting cards about 6 months ago.
Yeah, everybody wants
We working
Pokemon.
over there, we try to see what everybody's got, and he started this.
I don't think it's a magazine anyone see.
Oh yeah, he's in trouble now.
So how'd you get all these cards for you guys?
I've been collecting them. I never stopped collecting them.
Yeah, you never stopped.
Since 1985.
2019, yeah. It was the one before the one from 2019. I don't even know if I saw that one from 2019, the one with the traffickers. It was the one before that my friend and I saw that we were so amused.
There's the artwork that made that card. That's an original paint. Somebody has that painting. I don't have that.
But you have some of the.
I have some of the paintings. Yeah.
Original?
Yeah. Well, yeah. If it's first series, that's a lot.
Right.
But like, there's a newer painting right there. That's a newer painting up there.
Oh, wow.
So those aren't a lot because they still make garbage pup.
Somebody look up that Justice League comic that has Green Arrow on the cover and tell me if that's like a ridiculous key issue,
Those
I
are all.
can forget about it.
Like the last time I was buying crafts.
Key issues run it for people that love comics
First series.
because they can never afford them, so they go to someone that's 25 years
Buy
old.
them individually.
In case
Buy
they,
a set probably for 1,500 for the whole set and be done. But then it's kind of
I'll
boring.
just.
Yeah.
I'll try to start. maybe
That's
next
cool.
week
That's
I'll
better.
do
That's
one.
funner just to buy one.
Well, that's what I was getting at. He was going to the store. And I'm
As long as you can get them in that
what's up,
condition.
guys? This is Paulo. We're just doing a quick live stream to see a few comics he got in and some 80s toys he got in. I'm probably gonna end the stream here in a minute or so.
remember I was at
He's done with his customers. I wanted to finish up. This is not gonna be one of those epic streams. I kind of wanted to hang out with my wife and eat dinner here in a minute.
Test market around the Philadelphia area.
Yeah, I'm from Maryland.
I'm up here because she's on the phone downstairs, and I don't want to be over talking her phone call.
They would leak out into the playground. We'd see him. So where'd you get that? He's like, oh, I just got that in California. I got it. And then by the third series, now we have it. We're waiting at 7-Eleven, so we got to bring them.
Here comes Callie the cat. Hey, Callie, how you doing?
45 Wow. So yeah, you would have been
Yes, they're
older.
named. Callie is this white cat
I
here,
was
and the black cat is named Mary. That is now official. Those are names that Leo came up with. They're
like
not
12.
typical cat names, but we're not typical people, probably.
Put a rubber band around them and take them to school. Teachers would take them from you. Put them in the desk and lock them in there. Classroom.
Yeah, all about the adventure, right? Yep. Yeah, restart. That's cool. Right, you can always restart. Now I'm going to restart with.
Oh boy.
All the garbage stuff.
Oh, yeah, no, Kevin's, you made the right stuff. For
Yeah, right.
garbage company.
Yeah.
He's even got a original art up there.
What are people talking about here? There was once. I'm sorry. What? Fryer says there was one where he fought Russians in Afghanistan. Yes, in which he jumped the tank through a Russian helicopter. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that was like pre 9/11, and yeah. He plans to come on tomorrow, Gratu. If my wife's working tomorrow, which she very well, usually she does on Thursday, I'll probably do a
Do an A
stream
and a B.
on
Which one's
9/10.
that? Or
If that's what you're asking. Paulo, nah,
so
that's cool.
part
Typical
A was
animal
that
names are
ticket.
for people who don't understand pets.
So I think there's like 40 something cards, but if you count A and B, then it's
Man.
Same, just different names.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So how many is it?
I think there's 40 something.
40 something.
47.
Oh, so that's 80 something. Yeah.
That's good to know. Oh, we already.
World's worst monster jokes.
Oh,
You pay $10 a card. That's like $800. You're still, if you buy it already done, it's like $1,500 if you buy a set from somebody.
Oh shit! I just want to.
Oh, here comes the other cat. Man,
Lunch or whatever.
didn't realize they were starting to hang out up here.
Now he has.
No, it's not like go look down there. Hey, that Bobby so good.
Yeah.
Got a new hobby.
There's Chrome now too. They reprint all the series. Like right now in stores, you'll find Chrome Series 7. So 7 series, but it's done in shiny chrome.
Right.
That's what they're doing now is reprints of those original.
Don't you have sets left of the Chrome?
I don't think so.
All bookworms now? Yeah, this dude that puts the stuff together. He's just the guy that he got those sets from. He's just as bad as him when it comes to.
I think he's worse for new stuff because I don't buy the new stuff anymore.
My God, that guy.
I gave up on the new stuff. It costs so much money just to open packs and hope you get this one card. It's cheaper just to buy the one card that you want than it is to open packs and try to find it.
What's up, bro? How you doing? Good, bro. Long time no see.
Perfect. You're gonna need it. It's my first one. You're gonna need it. That doesn't go in your wallet. No. All right, guys, we appreciate it.
Thank you.
You guys got another one of those in case he loses it, because he has a tendency to lose shit.
That's the only one I got here.
The only one, Tim. Don't lose that. Thank you, guys.
All right. Yep.
Have a good day. Good luck.
Ken, are you still here? Are you still live?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Well, we looked at anything. I don't know if you want to see anything again real quick.
Well, there were two comics. Do you have any idea? Is there a
That Superman that you want is 15, and then I didn't price anything else yet.
what about that Justice League that looks expensive? Is there a way to look that up and see if it's a $15 or a $70 book?
Does anybody in the chat know? Hold on.
I asked them, but they're lazy. Bunch of lazy,
All right.
no account bastards.
I'm gonna go in the Phantom Zone. Hold on.
Oh, Last Frontier's here. Yeah, my wife sent you $10 the other day. I guess you know that. Brother Fryer, hello. Yeah, I'm gonna get Steve Mannion's first two, I guess, published comics, Detective Comics, and Captain America, Sentinel of something, Justice, Liberty, something. Time period I don't normally buy, but I'm I like Steve Mannion. Brother Fryer, hello, says Missing Mars. Man, we got a lot of people watching. I'm really not here. I just came on just to see a few things. Tomorrow will probably, because my wife's off tonight, so I can't be doing this long stream when she's working. That doesn't go over when she's not working. When she's working, then I can do that's the way I usually do those long Saturday streams. Boy. It really sucks when you like a character or actress, whatever, and then they turn horrible. Cassandra Peterson, but I've got so much Elvira stuff that I just have to forget her Joe Biden loving ways.
Yep. Sometimes you have to look through the art or look past the artist and appreciate the art. Like that's what I do with Ted Bundy. That's how I think that.
Well,
But no, on the converse, we were just talking about Rambo. Sylvester Stallone survived that whole Hollywood bullshit. He's actually a really good guy. He's on our side. He's one of us. So that's a plus right there. But most of them turn out to be scumbags.
Yeah.
Like John Lennon. What a scumbag. I really liked the Beatles, but I don't care for John Lennon anymore.
Well, I'm upside down. I don't have anything. I mean, John Lennon's politics were, but I like him and the way I
just didn't like how he talked to Al Cap in that interview. He was disrespectful to the creator.
Oh yeah. Al Cap is
Yes, college. She absorbed some of the Orloff. Yeah.
And I don't like that song, that Imagine song. Imagine there's no heaven. I don't like any of that.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, it's sad about Elvira. Elvira's dead to me now. Like whenever something pops up, I just delete it. I'm like, oh look, here's an Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, like the thing. I could watch 12 hours of Elvira, and I'm like, I just can't do it anymore. So I just.
Yeah, the problem, was.
It was like on a dime, just changed out of nowhere. That's her. Lady. Yeah.
Probably old footage or existed.
Yeah, we were. Oh yeah, like long time. I know.
Dude, those guys stunk up the whole store.
Ira, he was playing
The
it.
poor guy alone, he's not driving right now, so he's getting
I
stoned.
can't hear you. There's an audio problem.
Okay. That always happens. Can you hear me now?
Circles
Yes, I
for
can hear you now.
Wait, he's a race car
Maybe
driver?
I'm covering up because I'm not using a tripod. I'm holding this phone by my hand, and I may have been covering up the microphone.
you can.
Yeah, there's not a lot of footage of Vampira.
Dude, he's in the NASCAR?
Yeah, he's a NASCAR driver.
Dude, no wonder there's so many wrecks in that damn sport.
Okay, well maybe I'll look up that Justice League comic. That's probably, what would you think, about 46? I
I
may
don't know.
disappear here.
I don't know at all.
Yeah.
There's the Treasury edition. Let me show you this, guys. Well, who is it? It's a company called.
Inside on everybody.
Let me see
Dude, I
here.
thought he was just like one of the tire guys or
Company
something.
called MB Artist,
Like the one guy that was with the lanyard on, he was their driver.
and I guess
That guy is his buddy. And the one that was the stoner
let me
was
see what I can do here.
The one,
the one that sold you the car, or the one you sold the car to. He's the driver.
Just a minute. This company does facsimiles of these old pre-code horror comics, and they're doing one. They're starting to do them with foil covers and ridiculous, gimmicks that didn't exist in the 50s. But
Sweet, thank you.
I'll show you.
Oh, those clamshells make you look like a lot. Oh, I know they do. They're also.
It won't work. Anyway, that Chamber of Chills with the cover where the skeleton hands holding up the goblet glass and you see through the skeleton face of the cover. They've
Yeah,
they've
yeah.
they've done a treasury sized edition of that comic. So you get it like which sounds cool, but I think it's like $40. So that's not that cool. Okay, so
There's coming out.
Paul, this is why I listen to trance music. No need for lyrics.
I know it's got a couple different.
No need. What? Yeah.
It's a full body.
What do you mean? No need for lyrics. Well,
I like Eliza. I just don't know
it's
the
just
name.
mainly
I
people
like
that you like, and then they go politically off in some weird way that make you
wow.
not like them anymore. So what we were talking about. Let's see. My
Wow.
comic shop.
You just took it to the next level.
You gotta be ready, man.
Justice.
That one or this? This is Jenny Friday. Yeah, Friday does good work too. I know.
Look at that food.
I want the version of this though. Oh yeah, be killer. Yeah.
It's made in America.
That's what Renee uses. Renee has one of those. I had some with fries in this time. Yeah, that was cool. I do like fries in the That's the last Elias. Okay. Yeah, there's a version of that too, but it's not. With the way at least they did the. Right. They did the tree dress. At least they did it up top. Yeah, yeah, it's not blocking anything. Yeah. Yeah. So I was happy with that because this pose is phenomenal. Oh yeah. Got the, I like the year in there too, the 2025 in there. You're like me, don't worry.
Am I just a blank screen? What's going on?
Yeah, it's a black screen while you're looking.
I need to figure out how to get one of those little circular icons like you guys all have.
I don't know. Let's see.
It's a mystery. I don't understand how technology works.
No, I don't know why it's black though. Oh no, that's somebody else.
Oh.
Oh, there he is, Randy.
I'm trying to find that cover we just looked at.
The Green Lantern or the Green Arrow one?
Yeah, I'm looking through. Do you know what issue number that was? It must be after issue 50.
It's 69.
Oh, okay.
It's in this condition.
Oh, you already got it. You already got it. It's what now?
Let me take it out of the bag.
Oh, yeah. Then let me get off of that and come back and watch. Hold on. Okay, where am I at? Okay. Except he doesn't have any lights turned on. Yeah, we had no electricity last night when it was 28 degrees and there was a blizzard outside. We were like, I hope that electric company gets the power turned back. But they did. Took him a couple hours.
Oh, okay.
That may be why I have this. I woke up with kind of a cough this morning, but
What was this? The Lady Death fucking masterpiece. Killing me, dude.
Kevin, are you there?
Look at that.
Well, it's sealed. Even if you open it, it's sealed inside there.
Oh, he's talking to someone else. Wanted to ask him about those Uncle Scrooge comics from the other night, whether he's decided to sell them, because I think he was thinking if they're a complete set, he might do something else with them. The 90s reprint comics.
Yeah, those are really cool. That's a really neat way to
Yeah,
pick up that stuff. Yeah, affordable
there were
way.
a few that looked particularly cool that I might want to pull, but were you interested in any of those comics, Meyer?
Oh, those Disney ones?
No,
Yeah.
well, but I mean the ones he showed tonight. Did you see all of them?
Yeah, I saw them. No, I'm
Yeah,
not
you were on
interested.
before him.
Yeah, no, I'm not interested in any of that. I didn't see
Yeah.
anything that stood out to me.
He said he did have Spider-Man 99 and I guess 1950s Superman comics that sold before we did the live stream. I think one he said was about the death of Krypton 2, and I'm not even sure I remember what Krypton 2 was, but
And then there's a bunch of graphic novels that I'm looking at.
This thing you gotta read right away. Absolute Batman.
yeah, it's free. It's not free comic day, but it's Wednesday comic day, and so he's got a lot of crowded store filled with eager young customers. Well, so there's some good Joe Rogan episodes lately. He interviewed some guy today. I forget his name. He's some younger guy with a mustache that my wife watches, and he's pretty good conspiracy guy. And I saw the first part of that, him talking to Joe Rogan, and
Ian Carroll.
Yeah.
Carroll.
He talked to someone else since he did the Bill Murray episode. I can't remember, but someone I wanted to watch. I saw some of the Bill. And Bill Murray about hanging out with Hunter S. Thompson and the making of Where the Buffalo Roam, and then he was talking about reading the first 5 pages of the book that Bob Woodward wrote about John Belushi. I think it was called Wired. It was so completely wrong and made up that he realized they
said he read that.
Nixon. And
God damn it, they framed Nixon.
Yeah,
That's what he said. Yeah.
Well, what if they did? You see how they lie about people? So
yes.
Oh, it was Paulo's on it. You're okay. Well, hold on. Missing Mars CCC hit a bunch of Gladstone and Gemstone Disney comics for $3 each the other night. What Chinese communist government had? Oh, that's cheap comic collector, I guess. Emailed him. Yeah, but these were in mint condition. I mean, well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure that crowd likes me much. Paulo says the guy from Smashing Pumpkins is the second visit. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was right. Billy Corgan was on, and I know he's politically aligned the correct way. He's used to be on Alex Jones. Yeah, second visit to Joe Rogan, right? Yeah, Paulo. I forgot who it was. I knew it was someone that would be interesting to watch.
Today's weed is so outrageous.
Uh,
Even if you had to put a body spray on it, or something to kill the smell, it ain't happening.
Yeah, I don't know. Those claim sales make me nervous because you got to sit there and bid really quickly to outbids. You got to put down. I think it's $3 now instead of $2, and so. Oh, okay.
Look at this thing that looks brand new until you look at the corner. Watch this.
Oh, it does look brand new. It looks like a
Looks
facsimile.
brand new. It's so glossy, and then it got somebody didn't put it in the short box properly. See that?
Oh, got crunched. Yeah.
Crinkle.
Well, that makes it more affordable. But it's beautiful. I mean, other than that, I mean, it is about
Somebody could press it. Somebody could press it and fix it.
that'll
That was
never
probably
happen.
done recently.
I just don't want to do that. But it's as old as I am. What is it, from 1967?
68.
68. Okay, I was 3 years old.
I hate
Yeah, it's or all. I wonder. I bet all these comics are in this same condition. Wow, it looks great. Is it an important book or what?
It's not a key.
I hate keys, but I mean it's that look at that dad man comic. Um, it's
Like a
just the
bonded.
conditions so damn nice, except for that crunch.
Yeah, it still looks so brand new.
Yeah. Does that Superman look that good? Or was it action? I can't remember.
It was Superman like 188.
Okay.
Don't know what time it is exactly. So then you're just like, that was probably one of the other no clocks anywhere. And then you walk outside, you're like, wait, what time is it?
Dude, even in my days when I was
It's interesting when you get these collections all from one source, but when they're piecemeal together, because then it's they're or that have been together for many decades. You know, that to me is more interesting than a collection someone's pieced together from whatnot or claim sales or whatever.
not anymore. We had property out there.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this Superman. Superman looks nice, but it's
I think downtown is trippy now. It's covered now.
Yeah.
Everything.
Oh,
It's all
really?
covered. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's typical where that. I mean, would I rather it not be there? Yeah, but
that's the only bad part about it right there. But
to me that for a comic that
Gambling stuff, and then
this one actually a little older. This could be Kennedy era
what?
Yeah. Wow. You'll enjoy yourself still.
here on this.
Trying to get you lost.
Definitely older than 68.
I'm really just going for ACB.
66.
Yeah. I'll spend some time on the strip.
Yeah, I'd like to get that one's 15, and the other. What do you think the Justice League would go for?
the other one I'm gonna sell for 15 also.
Okay, so 30 for both. Yeah, I'll get them in the next pile. But you know what I've got to get? Because Captain Strangelove showed this comic called Space Squadron when he was on Night Tiger's show, and I look it up, and all of the Space Squadron, because it's so cool. All the covers of these 5 comics from Atlas in the early 50s were so great. In the days of the Rockets, that third Atlas hardcover has all the Space Squadrons reprinted in it, and so and it's in my hold box, so I've got to get that and those
I
two
sold
comics.
one of those books today. I sold the Venus one today.
Yeah, they're so great. How could people not buy those? Yeah. So how much is that? Is
Some
that a $40? Is that like a $39 book? Or do you
a
recall?
lady came in today and bought the Venus one. That was a $50 one.
But is in the Days of Rockets 50, or is it a little cheaper? Because
I don't know. Let's go over there and look at it.
I looked at Amazon and it was $39.99, but they might have
That might be
discount.
right.
But then Amazon
Let's go look.
gives you books destroyed, so you get what you pay for. You just throw it in a box and let it arrive crunched.
Oh, it's done.
Yeah, the corners are usually banged up.
Yeah, but the thing is, you get it.
Oh no, it's in every movie.
All right, you want that one and you want this one.
I think on.
I want, but I don't. I better. Yeah, I think I have that. Watch me
Put
have
them
it.
in. You want to put them in your pile?
Yeah, those two. Yeah. Paulo says Space Squadron, Space Worlds, and Speed Carter Speedman are two Atlas space-based titles from the 1950s. Yeah, but I know that the 5 Space Squadrons are in the Days of the Rockets.
Check out this popcorn bucket I got.
What?
Now watch this.
What?
It's a popcorn bucket.
Ow! Where's the?
Popcorn just goes right here.
Why would you want to eat popcorn out of a really cool
Want
purse?
to get grease all over it and everything?
Yeah, that's
Oil,
weird.
butter.
It's a
Was
cool
it a
container for
premium
other
at the
things.
movie theater or something?
Yeah,
Oh,
you had to
that's
pay
why.
extra.
They sold it at the concession stand.
Yeah.
They've been doing that a lot lately because they don't. That's how they make money. The theaters now.
Well, they already charge like $30 for the popcorn. They might as well give you something with it you can keep.
All right. Well. Oh yeah, she bought the Venus one. That one
Yeah,
was. Oh yeah, that was 50. And
yeah.
you want to get the Rockets one? You want to get
I already bought the Venus from you, but you guys watching should call them up and buy these books. 40 is
Rockets is 50.
it's 50. Okay. Yeah, well that's cool. I want to get that next. Um, but Amazon's trying to cut
Oh,
40 cut
I got
$10
two
off.
Venus. I got I got one of the Adventures into Terror. I got two Venus left. I got Days of Rockets, two of them, and the War one. I got one.
And
And
the
I
war
stopped
one I
ordering
also
because there's like
I,
a police one coming out that I didn't even order.
the war one's also in my hold pile. I'll have to watch that video we did last Wednesday. I think it's in there. It should be. Yeah. Well, those are great books. You guys need to call them up and order those books because they're really well done. Paulo says Spaceman, not Speedman. Speedman sounded good though. There was also an interesting set of spy adventure titles: Spy Fighters, Spy Cases, and Kent Blake of the Secret Service, says Paulo.
Look, I put the screen mask on him.
Yeah, man. Oh, that's creepy. It's just that looks so real. Maybe the only comic store in the United States with a guillotine in the store.
You think?
You should put check writers will be prosecuted. Bad check writers will be prosecuted. Little
The
sign on top of the
shoplifters,
guillotine.
shoplifters,
Yeah,
shoplifters will be beheaded.
yeah. There you go. Print that out for that. If you do that, then you could probably write off the cost of buying that guillotine because you're buying it to as something to prevent shoplifting for your store. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking wrongly.
I think that would work.
I'm not a tax advisor. Don't trust me.
No tax on guillotine.
Yeah. Well, I'll watch that back, and there may be another title or two in that pile you got today that I may call you back about. But I think I better go hang out with the wife and eat dinner.
All right, I'll
But
talk to you guys
if
later.
you guys hang out for a second after I end the stream, Meyer and Kevin, I'll say a couple things, then we'll go our merry ways. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in. Well, y'all come back soon, you hear, Rockefellers.